Hey all you beautiful people, my name is Justin, this is TheTallGuyGamer, and we are playing Agent 64 Spies Never Die. I had to read that because I just heard about this game today, and I saw a article online about it, and it's basically a homage to like Goldeneye back on the Nintendo 64 and games similar to that, so I had to check it out, right? Goldeneye is a game that I spent probably just as much time as any other game on my youth, so let's check it out real quick. I have no knowledge of the game other than it's supposed to be like those old games, and I think it's very limited right now in its early access free demo that you can get on Steam. The Space Comms Complex. Dr. Pulp has taken control of the top secret space communication complex. Your mission is to enter the base and thwart Dr. Pulp's plans by any means necessary. Well, wow, that's generic, but sounds good to me. Oh yeah, classic. So different objectives for the 3 difficulties. We'll start off easy, see what's up. That was the best part about Goldeneye back in the day, guys. Oh my. Yeah. Picked up the Raptor 7. Bet I did. I don't know how to switch guns, but... oh, here it is. Classic number keys. I can't tell if I'm sprinting in any way. Is there a mouse sensitivity option? Because my god, it is bad right now. No, we don't need that. Whoa, too much. Let's back it off. That's better. I have my mouse sensitivity really up on my actual computer though too, so the fact that I had to turn that up, that means something. Oh! Is there an aim down the sights? Doesn't appear to be. Whoa! Or at least not for the gun I'm using. What about this one? Nope. This gun literally looks like I'm holding like, I don't know, the oar, like an oar for a boat. Very, very thin. Oh yeah! Eat that! Whoa, who's shooting at me? This game already has one thing over Goldeneye, right? The fact that I can vertically aim without stopping and using the control stick or the analog stick to aim up. Oh, the complex entered. Well, that was pretty easy. Pretty easy objective. Can't sprint, apparently. What we got here? Oh! What was that? Thought I heard something. Can't shoot that out. Wonder if that computer could have been used in some way instead of being blown up. Guys, I would play so much Goldeneye back in the day. I unlocked every cheat code, which if you played it, you may remember. You had to beat levels on a certain difficulty and a certain time limit. That's how you unlocked the cheat codes. Some of them were fairly easy and some of them were incredibly difficult. I think that, well, the very first level of game, the complex, is that what it was called? Now see, it's been so long now, a game I used to know so well. I think it was the complex and you had to beat it on 00 Agent very, very quickly. Can I mess with it? Oops. Can I mess with this in any way? I don't know if, maybe just blow it up. Maybe you can't blow it up. I didn't even check. Is there controls? Keybinds. Use, interact, F, E. Okay. Well, obviously I can't interact with this, I guess. Anyway, the very first level, Goldeneye. 00 Agent, very fast. It was the invincibility cheat to unlock. My god, I don't know how many times it took me to beat that. I actually beat it for myself and for a friend of mine. He let me borrow his game cartridge so that I could get the code unlocked for him. It was brutal. eventually there was a certain pattern that you could use to beat the level. The tricky part was that you basically, unless there was a secret I didn't know, you had to get lucky that like a scientist who was going to give you a key card would be standing in the right place for you. Otherwise the route to beat the level was just, it was too long. You wouldn't make it in time if that scientist wasn't waiting in the right spot. Oh god, a lot of guys in here. Hey, bad guy. All of you guys have the same face. Y'all shop at the same store. Go! Go. Coming around. Haha. And then don't even get me started in the multiplayer, right? Man, multiplayer Goldeneye. So classic. I so miss sitting on the couch with my friends. Online multiplayer is awesome, obviously. But there's just something about sitting in the same room with your friends, man. Downloaded flight data. Is that an objective I even have? Apparently. Does it show me my objectives? Oh yeah, escape to the helipad. Well, let's go. Get out that helipad, y'all. Yeah, sitting in the same room. And I won't lie. It's going to sound braggy, but I was good at Goldeneye, alright? My friends and I sometimes would turn it on like the man with the golden gun mode, right? Golden gun was a one-hit kill. And we'd put it on 3 versus 1. And they would try to get the gun before me. And if I got that gun, man, it was over. Sometimes they would get it before me and I'd still come back and get it. Oh, no. Oh! Couldn't open that door because there was a guy there. Oh, what is this? The demon. Oh man, look at this bad boy. Oh. Now, if any of my friends are watching this, probably like, this guy's an a-hole talking about how he used to. It's true though. I was good, but I played it a lot too, man. I played it so much more than them. Plus that was back in the day when you could look at your friend's screen because they're using the same TV. And yeah, I did that. Are you kidding me? Of course I did. I knew every level like the back of my hand. I'd look at your little corner of the screen. I knew right where you were and I'd come shoot you in the face. Why wouldn't I? Oh man, this gun is powerful, but you gotta make sure you're pointing at the right direction. How'd that guy survive that hit? Getting lost here. Is this what? Oh, no, this is it. Oh! Who shot me? Come on, guy. Let's get out here. Success! I still got it. Oh, par is 1:30 and it took me... Let's see if we can do it then. Let's beat it. Let's beat it at 1:30. Go. Look at me. Look how beautiful I look today. I didn't plan on recording, to be honest, so this was kind of a surprise recording day. Do I have a melee attack? I didn't look on the when I was looking at the key bindings. This isn't working out so well. I already forgot the objectives. One is to enter the place. But we got that. We're good there. Keep running, man. The other one is for some flight data, right? Oh, getting rough. The frame rate's dropping, boys. Apparently, if you have too many Lucifers on your screen at once, it goes downhill. Do I have to stay here? Oh, the download interrupted. Dang. I don't know. I don't think I can beat this par. 1:30? That's rough for Keep going, just keep going. Oh, oh. Go, go, go. Oh, minute 55. 25 seconds off. That's not bad. Let's retry one more time. Come on. I did worse? How did I do worse? Is that possible? Did I really do worse? I don't understand. Oh, I bet it was the beginning when I was in the menu. I bet that counted. Come on. All right. One more time. We can do this. Come on, baby. Yeah. I'm the best. Well, so now, of course, we got to jump straight to 64 agent, right? Enter the complex, download the flight data, script the helipad, disable the security systems, enter the complex, plant explosives, download flight data, and escape. And finally, disable security system, enter the complex, plant explosives, download flight data, radio HQ for extraction, and then escape. Where's that at? Where's the radio? Let's see how much harder this is. I can't imagine it's that hard still, right? Like, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not hard at all still. Oh, that guy clocked me a lot faster. But I don't know, that they still seem to die pretty easy so far. Oh, oh. I mean, zero respect to the game developers when I talk about this, because I don't know how to make a game, right? I've never made a game. So this is not judgment. This is a legitimate question. How hard is it to make a game look like this? Like, the graphics are obviously very simplistic. I'm assuming that a decent game engine that you can use, like Unreal or Unity, could do this like in its sleep, right? Like, this is a joke to a modern day game engine. So I'm just curious how much time goes into making something like this, or if these graphics are so simplistic that it actually is harder to make them look like this, right? I can imagine that being the case to some extent. I mean, any game I loaded up now, or game engine I would load up, game creator tool, whatever term you want to use for them, I can't imagine it has any default textures that look like this, right? So I'd have to make it look like this. Now, of course, like any other game, I'm sure the hard part about designing is, you know, level design and AI, things like that. But like I said, I don't know about any of that stuff. I can tell you, as a programmer slash database developer, all the hats I wear at my day job, the hardest part I have about anything is naming things. If you're ever someone who has to name things, it's really hard to do. And it's even harder to not second guess yourself and then later triple guess yourself, right? Or hate the name you gave it. It's inevitable. No matter what name you give it, later you'll say, why the hell did we name it that? And you'll say, I don't know. Oh. Oh, look at this. A map of the world up on the wall. That's straight up Goldeneye, man. That's like basically copyright infringement there. Where am I going? Where is this? Oh. That guy. He had one of the revolvers. He had the demon, man. Oh, the demon. Somebody trying to open it? Oh, it was just me. It was me trying to open it myself. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. La da! Oh! Crap! Oh! Oh! Where's the body armor, man? I need the body armor so I can have the blue health bar and the green health bar. Where's my melee attack, man? I want to be able to chop somebody. I went through ammo really quick, didn't I? Oh, it's raining really hard behind me, guys. Oh, so is there there's like multiple computer places that I have to plant explosives now? Is that what's going on here? Even my doorbell camera on my house is going crazy because of the weather. Oh, clock, no, guys, too much. What have you done, guys? I wish I could, oh, what the heck? Can you... So it is Goldeneye style a little bit. Now that did not work earlier. Is that because, can you not do it on the easier difficulty level? Is that the case? That must be it. Because earlier it did not let me do that, I promise you. Oh shit, this is not good. Good henchman. Good training. Is that in the seminar? If you see your fellow henchman get shot down in a doorway, please proceed to the same doorway without looking ahead, right? Got extra objectives that I haven't done. I got to radio the HQ. I also have to not get shot like anymore. Oh, you've got to be shiting me. Oh my God. I'm taking it with grace. Doesn't bother me at all, right? No bother. No bother. No biggie. We're cool. This is the last try. This is the last try. We can't do it anymore. Not because the game's not good. Well, let's rephrase that a little bit. It's not winning any awards right now, but it's also an early access demo that's only one level. And does it evoke the nostalgia of the games I love? Yeah, to an extent. And then to an extent, you also realize there's a reason you don't play that game anymore, right? How many times have you guys done that, right? You fire up an old game, I don't know, NES game, Super NES game. Security's locked, didn't I turn it off? I must have walked away. Look at that classic Nintendo 64 mountains or trees or something. That's part of the magic, right? You don't even know what they are. They're just giant triangle cones. Anyway, you fire up the old system, right? The NES, the Super NES, and the game that you thought like, my God, I love this game so much, can't wait to play it again. And like 10 minutes in, you're like, oh no, this can't be it, right? This isn't what I played. This isn't what I enjoyed. The best is the NES Classic and the Super NES Classic were both fantastic. Some of my favorite games still to this day come from both of those systems. I think the Super NES was like the golden age of like gaming in my childhood, you know, and stuff. But anyway, Super NES Classic, Star Fox. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I apologize to the developers of the game, the ones who made it. And guess what? I played that game a ton back in the day. I loved it. It is hot garbage. I don't even know. I mean, it took me like 2 minutes of playing on that classic before I turned it off. I'll be honest. There were so many triangles and squares and weird shapes flying around my screen. I didn't even know what I was looking at. And that's not that sounds like I'm being facetious, and I'm not. Like, I almost couldn't interpret the screen and what was happening. I was just so turned off, like immediately. I got some guys coming here. Oh, reload, baby. Why does that gun only start with 8 bullets? That guy, man, did you see him? He just did a professional roll. Why aren't these guys helping their buddies? Like, they didn't see him when the other guys ran through. They didn't say, "Hey, man, hey, Joe, Bill, we got a dude here." Now that guy, see, like, it's very confusing about who hears the shots and who doesn't. Because that guy that just sniped me up from the crow's nest, he's all the way across the room and he heard that first shot. And then Ted here, who is right around the corner, didn't even bat an eyelash. I'm giving them all names. Yes, I am, even though they all look exactly the same. Not only wearing the same clothes, have the same face, the same guns, and the same demeanor. Same job. They're all equally poor at it, right? Gonna be one more dude. Oh, I thought one more. There was two. Oh! The demon's out! Watch out. One guy at the bottom of the stairs, right? I see you. Be ready. Now see, no one moved, but I guarantee you there's a guy behind this wall and a guy over here to the right. Now see, I just want to beat this, but I don't think the par is going to happen anytime soon because the par is probably like wicked fast. I barely did a minute and a half on the easiest. This is taking me like 20 minutes. Downloading flight data. Whose flight data? What are we checking on here? The gun sounds are better than Goldeneye. And yes, I'm going to compare everything to Goldeneye because that was obviously their intent here. Don't anybody say, I was not trying to beat Goldeneye. Don't compare it to Goldeneye. I mean, it's Goldeneye. In not only aesthetic, gameplay, graphics, whatever, also even in name. Bro! Anytime you name anything 64, you're evoking that Nintendo 64 feel and nostalgia and any of that. Because that's what they did back then. If any of you weren't around, if you made a game for the Nintendo 64, and especially if it was a entry in a series that already existed on other consoles, you added a 64 to the end. Remember what I talked earlier about naming things is hard? Yeah, that's one of the ways you get around that, is you just take generic shortcuts like that. Well, it's Mario, and it's on the Nintendo 64. But Mario 64. And there wasn't a single person in that boardroom that said, nah, that's not good enough. They all said, okay, good to me. Pilot Wings? Pilot Wings 64. Yep. Doom 64. Oh. Happened every time. Trying to think anymore. Was there a Castlevania 64? There's the Donkey Kong 64? And some guy was saying, how about we call it Donkey Kong World? And they all just give him a stare. Could go with 64. Yeah! They toast him. Shh. You're so smart. Alright, they're coming. Let's close the door. Oh! Alright, you can do this. You can do this, Justin. Calling HQ. Alright. Oh, there's an upstairs. Oh! You a-hole. You shot me in the back. Oh, no one's there. Did I do it? Hey-oh! Oh, par 730. It's not as hard as I thought it would be, but that's still 4 minutes. And I'm not doing that, so sorry about you. Okay. All right. That's it, guys. That is Agent 64, Spies Never Die, otherwise known as Goldeneye 007 124 128, right? We'll call this James Bond 2048, right? Anyway, that was fun. That gave me a blast from the past. I'll be kind of interested to see what they do with the full game. You know, I think they could have done better with the aiming or whatever. Not the free aiming, but the actual reticle. It was pretty squirrely. And so anyway, we'll see. I like the difficulty change and the more objectives. It'd be cool if they did a multiplayer mode. It'd be cool if they did the cheat code unlocks like like Goldeneye did back in the day of setting those par times with the difficulties. So anyway, a fun little blast from the past. What can I say, guys? It's not a full game, and it's not meant to be a AAA experience. So it was cool. If you want to check it out, like I said, it's completely free on Steam right now. So look it up if you want to play it. Otherwise, if you guys have any comments, positive or negative, please leave them in the comments below. If you liked the video, give me a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you don't, well then, that's okay. I appreciate the view. Thank you very much, guys. As always, thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.